All right, welcome back to the KFYR Plus News Desk. It's Tuesday morning, it's 10 a.m., and that means it's time for Zoom In with Monica Hannon. Good morning, Monica. How are you?
I'm good, getting ready for Christmas. It's a little bit chilly here. There's a little tiny bit of snow on the ground here in Virginia. Not
Okay,
much, a
yeah.
little tiny bit.
When you say chilly, of course, it's all relative, but when you say chilly, are you talking 45, 40 degrees?
Eh, Actually, we had a little bit of a cold snap, so it got really pretty chilly. But today I think it's supposed to be in the 30s, tomorrow 40s, and on up into the 50s, which is more normal. Yeah. But
Okay,
it did
yeah,
get down into like, I don't know, the teens.
Oh, okay. So that is quite cold for you down there in that area. We are 40. We're going to be 41, I think, today. 41, 45, somewhere in that area. It's going to be quite warm for us, but then we'll drop off, I think, Thursday to single digits once again. We're in this roller coaster pattern, if you didn't know, where we're up, 35, 40 degrees, then back down to 10 degrees, and then back up again to 30. It's just happened for the last 3 weeks.
Well, every time I get to Bismarck, which is fairly often, it's
Hmm.
really cold. So I was there for that really frigid cold snap here over the weekend, last weekend. And then I came back here and they had a really colder than usual cold snap. It just kind of follows me wherever I go.
It does, yeah. Well, please, if you could make a trip back on Christmas, so we all have a maybe not so nice. I mean, no, don't come back on Christmas. That's what I meant.
Stay away.
Instead of singing "I'll be home for Christmas," I'll stay away for Christmas, right?
Yes. Well, I am staying here for Christmas, so you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry.
Okay.
Do you have your Christmas shopping all done?
I do. I've got, I think, one really present yet to do. And this year, I've done it all online, which is kind of odd. I bought, I think, just about everything online. I mean, I don't mean to brag about that. I'm happy that I'm done, but I like to support my local shops, which I'm going to go out and buy one. I think I've got one or two gifts, one gift for sure, maybe two if I feel lucky that I want to buy something for somebody. But I'll buy that locally.
What's the best gift you ever received? Thinking back.
That's a great question. The best gift that I ever received. I remember, and this is probably not it, but I remember as a child, and I was very young. I would probably say 6, 7 years old. I got this little game where there were little BBs and you shot like a Gatling gun. It was all enclosed, and I thought that was the greatest gift ever. Or my probably Atari game when 1980 or 81, whatever year it was. So those were probably right up there. I remember them. So the other gifts I don't remember.
Well, even as an adult, those still outshine, anything that you've
Still
received.
outshined. Yep. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I can't say I ever received a pony or anything like that, but some of them really do stand out. One, Cliff once had my car detailed. That was a big deal. I really like a clean car, and that was
Hmm.
nice. And then another one time he remember when music videos were a big deal and instead of you had to actually sit and watch the music
Yep.
channels to get the music videos. He sat and watched the music channels and got all of my favorite, figured out what all of my favorite videos were, and then he got them on a reel for me so that I had them all in one place so that when I was exercising, I could watch them all without being interrupted. That was nice.
Wow, that is incredible because I remember as a kid I would do that with radio. The radio station. Oh, here comes my favorite song, and you always hated the DJ talking over the song, the rampant, and you would record your favorite song. But he did it with video.
Right. He put a lot of time and effort into it. And I think that sometimes that's the key is when somebody's willing to put a lot of time and effort, like I heard of somebody who took a pack of cards, like playing cards,
Hmm.
and redid them so that it said 52 reasons why I love you. And so every day you took
Oh.
something out of the pack. So for 52 days, you got why the person loved you. And then also, my mother did this where she recorded herself reading a Christmas story for the grandkids, which is nice because we're not, let's face it, we're not all going to be here forever. And
Hmm.
then you've got the voice of that person forever.
And the great thing is, depending on what format, whether it's cassette or CD, you could always transfer it to whatever you need now, MP3. And the grandchildren, maybe even great grandchildren could definitely use
Right.
that as well.
Right. I would love to be able to hear my grandparents just speaking. I have one little, reel to reel that Cliff transferred for me of my grandmother when I was a baby, talking to me when I was a baby.
Hmm.
That's just, you can't put a value on something like that.
Right. Very thoughtful gifts. Cliff, what a guy, huh? Man.
He's an excellent gift giver. I can't even hope to measure up. Can't even hope.
Well, I'm glad that you brought that gift giving thing up. How about you? You done with your gift purchasing?
Well, everything except he's an excellent gift giver, very hard to give to because
Yeah.
he's it gets harder as we get older and we have everything we need. You have to think about it a lot harder. And so then we tend to take a list, and go get the
Yep.
things on the list. So yeah, so I still have to buy for him and he's in the next room, so I can't really talk about it. But
Okay.
yeah.
Stay away from this. Now, we did a survey, the number one worst Christmas gift this year. Any ideas on what? Now, I've got a list of about six of them, but this one came in at number one. What do you think the number one worst Christmas gift of the year is?
Vacuum cleaner.
Did not make the top six, but this is a self-help book is the worst gift of the year. The problem
Oh.
with giving a self-help book is it's in the context in which it's given, right? Because the recipient, if they did not ask for it, you think, well, do you really honestly think I need help with whatever the book might be
Yeah.
about?
Anything that has to do with weight also, I would think would be a mistake. Anything that has to do with your
Yeah.
weight, your appearance, how to fix your appearance, I think would
Hmm.
be a bad idea. You can give somebody a
Something.
spa treatment, but not like a new hairdo, for instance.
Well, when you bring up weight, now let me ask you this. What about Mongiorno or one of those GLP-1 drugs? If you like, hey, listen, I got this for you, all paid for this year. No?
No. No, not unless the person specifically asks, says, I would really like to do this, but I can't afford it. I know that that's a gift of love. I mean, you say, I care about your health and I really want you to
Right.
be, you know, but no, not as a Christmas gift. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
somebody that you would love sit down and have that conversation with you, but I don't think I'd give it as a gift.
right. I think out of the blind, I think it's a bad idea. But I think if, as a couple, you're talking about it, and the wife is like, maybe I should try that. Of course, it's not something that you can actually just go to the doctor and say, I want to get this for my wife. It's not something, but maybe if you said, hey, honey, I'll, take care of your Mongiorno or whatever it is. But
Yeah.
here are some other bad ideas according to this survey. See if you've purchased any of these gifts over the years. Something totally off, meaning size, vibe, or even taste.
Something totally, say it again?
So something totally off, meaning you got the wrong size for the recipient. Maybe you got the wrong color, or really wasn't even close to what they want. Maybe they wanted Zubas. Do you remember Zubas? And you got them the knockoff brand or something, right? They wanted Nike
Yeah.
shoes, but you brought them New Balance.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, if you're gonna get a sweater and you get way too big, that could be misinterpreted. If they want Zubas and you get the
Hmm.
knockoff brand, you tried, it's not quite the same thing. I wouldn't bother. I'd go get something else. Um, and also the gift of the sweater. Sweaters are lovely. We all love sweaters, but
Sure.
sometimes a sweater can come off as I didn't really try.
Right.
So it's like,
Uh huh.
yeah, you got to be careful, got to be
Yeah,
careful.
I can. What about a subscription? You buy a subscription for someone, whether it
I
be
bought a
Jelly
subscription
of the
this year.
Month or
Yeah.
possibly whatever it might be. You're good with that?
Yeah. I mean, I have a couple of subscriptions that I would love to have. And I bought one subscription this year for somebody who's very hard to buy for because it's something that I really enjoy. So yeah, I went ahead and it's a gift that keeps on giving, which is nice. So
I think a subscription to a
the
streaming
only thing you got to
service
be
like
careful there is,
I
yeah,
was
you
just
have
going
to
to
be
say I
careful.
think
They
like
auto renew. Yeah.
yeah, well, the auto renew exactly. You're on your own after 1 year, so that's probably. What about a book?
Books are great. Books are great. If you've read a book and you love the book, but with a book, I always give the receipt.
It's a good
Also,
thing.
I had a friend who said, never give a book that you haven't read yourself, you know? So,
Okay, that was going to be my next question. Is it a book that you felt, listen, I really like this book. I think that you should read it. Are you pushing, let's not get into politics, doesn't have to be a political book or even a religious book, but maybe by an autobiography of, FDR or whatever it might be. Is it something that you feel like, hey, I love it. You need to love this too?
I don't think it's you need to love it. I think it's that I love it. I think you might like it. Here's the receipt. If you don't, if this doesn't speak to you, go down and get something you'd really like. That's how I'd handle that. But yeah, I give
Yeah.
books.
I used to get, well, I shouldn't say used to, I asked for them, socks. I never really go out and buy myself socks, so I'd wait for the end of the year and say, hey, I'll take a really nice pair of a few socks, because socks are expensive nowadays. The socks that I like are like $35 for a pack of six.
Well, yeah, socks can be expensive, and you can really go all out on a pair of socks. I have great socks, and in fact, there are sock subscriptions. Somebody can get socks all year, and they're fun. Socks are fun. You can show
Okay.
your personality with socks.
You can.
I like that
Yep.
gift.
And they're kind of fun to give for white elephant gifts. I got a pair of Kiss socks with the band
Yes.
members on, and I like them. I wear them all the time because it shows the members, two members on each foot.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not there anymore, so I don't get to go to the white elephant thing and see what kind of weird stuff we give each other. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That makes me sad, Jay. I don't get to see what strange thing you're going to bring to the party.
I did bring some strange things, I'll tell you that. Powerball's at $1.2 billion. Did you get your ticket for the drawing Saturday, or is it Saturday? Yeah, I think it's Saturday.
Yeah, I know you can't win if you don't play, but truthfully, and I figure my chances of winning that are so small that I really not, really don't play much. Every once in a while, if I'm with somebody who plays, I'll just go buy a ticket just to kind of be, you know, play along. But I never even get, if I get one number, that's a good Powerball ticket. It's
Mm-hmm.
just, I know somebody has to win, but I honestly, I wouldn't want to win that much money. I think it would wreck my life. I'm happy with my life the way it is. If I won that much money, it turns into a job, um, and you hear all these things about how money ruins people's lives.
Right.
May the Lord smite me with it. I know I've heard this before, but no, you say, oh, I'm just going to give it all away. And I don't know, it just creates problems.
Yeah, I can understand that. Maybe a smaller win because maybe you got two or three numbers right, and you made 100,000 or maybe $1 million. Because I think there was a couple $1 million winners in the last drawing over the weekend. I would be happy with that. What are your thoughts on giving? Not as the sole present, but maybe an accompaniment on the side, like on top. Like I bought you these brand New Balance shoes with a Powerball ticket on top.
I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it can be fun. It can be fun. It's certainly a small expenditure. I think if somebody's getting you a Powerball ticket in lieu of a gift, that's pretty chintzy, but you know, I mean,
Well,
here's
I can
here's $3.
understand
Good luck.
that. I can understand that, but I'm talking about if you buy a gift card, let's say it's your birthday. I have a friend of mine who's on the 27th, he's coming up, and I buy him a $25 gift card to Starbucks and throw a Powerball ticket in there for the drawing and a chance at $1.2 billion. I mean, it's kind of neat.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I think that's kind of fun. And I know people who buy Powerball tickets routinely. Every time it goes over a certain point, they'll buy a Powerball ticket. They never win, of course, but yeah,
Yeah,
if I were going to win the Powerball, I would prefer to win $1 million as opposed to 1.2 billion or whatever it is, because $1 million, yeah, I don't know what your take home 400,000 or 500,000 or whatever, and then you can
sure.
just kind of portion it out and really give it as gifts to your kids or whatever, and really make a difference for them, and like help them to settle debts or whatever. That would be fun. That would be
Hmm.
fun. Anything beyond that, though, I think would just be too confusing.
I think your kids might have a different saying, but that's your kids.
They need to they need to work and figure out their own lives. That's their own journey.
Yeah,
So
it is.
yeah. Hey, I see
Holiday
that there's a,
movies.
by the way, there's a, sorry to
Yep, go
interrupt
ahead.
you. I see that there's a cat lounge in Lincoln now. Have you been there?
No, it just opened its doors, but I can tell you two young ladies in my household who are ready and willing to go. They're ready to go hang out with the cats. You got to reserve a spot, I believe, and it's $2 to get in.
Okay, so there's a door, there's a charge to get in. Okay, so
Yep.
you go, and the idea is do you eat there? Do you know? Have you looked? Do you eat? Is it just like a coffee shop? What is it?
No, I don't think so, but I can tell you exactly all about it right now because it's one of our stories on the website, and it is right here. It's the Dakota Cat Cafe Lounge set to officially open. You can sit down and have a drink in the company of some furry friends in Lincoln. Dakota Cat's Cafe Cat Lounge, that's a mouthful. It's officially open now. You can enjoy a sweet treat and play with the 6 cats that they have. You
Okay.
make a
Okay, so like
reservation.
cookies
They
or
recommend making a reservation. Walk ins are welcome, but space is limited. There is a $2 admission fee. Would you like to take a look at it?
okay. Sure.
Let me just throw it up there and I'll get you a quick glance at what it looks like. This is the
Now
outside. Don't
you
really
have a
have.
dog,
I have 2 dogs, yeah. So
two
here is
dogs,
the
yeah.
Dakota Cat Cafe.
Okay.
And so you'll call ahead, reserve a spot for you and your friends or whoever it might be, and you can go inside and get a sweet treat and maybe some coffee.
I think that's a nice idea for people who really love animals and they can't have them for whatever reason. Maybe they live in an apartment or
Yeah.
something, and
Hmm.
get a chance to cuddle with the animals. I'm allergic to cats, unfortunately, so I've never had one. But I thought that they were kind of aloof. But is that not true?
Cats?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they don't want to have anything to do with you. They, I always, I, I
Okay,
always
what's
thought
the
cats.
advantage?
I always thought that, I mean, it was more for the human, where your dog will come over and hang out with you. It'll sit on my lap. It'll come on, jump on my stomach when I'm watching TV, and we'll just watch TV together. Cats, they just sit and judge you. They'll sit and look at you. They'll sit in little paws and they'll look at you like, you are lazy. Feed me. And
You're getting yourself. Just keep putting. You're getting yourself and digging a hole here, I'm not
I'm,
bailing. You're in trouble.
I'm, I'm just not a cat person. My daughters love cats, and I had to have 2 cats in my home for a better part of a month this summer, and it just really wasn't my vibe. I mean, they're nice animals. They just whatever. They're just not for me.
They take care of themselves.
Which is the nice thing. If you go out, if you want to go on a trip or whatever, just make sure you've got that automatic cat feeder ready, and it'll take care of itself. It's got water, but it's just not for me. Too much hair, too much stuff going all over the place.
And your dogs don't do the hair thing.
No, no, dogs don't shed. I have a Yorkie that does not shed, and I do have a cross between a Chihuahua and a Bichon. Neither of those shed.
Ah, well, I got big dogs and they shoot hair at you. So
Yeah.
when they walk by and they literally shoot hair. So yeah, we just live with the vacuum cleaner and the hair shooting.
Do you have carpet or is it hardwood?
Hardwood with area rugs. Yeah.
Yeah. And the big dogs like that, their nails are going to scratch up with the hardwood, and I wish I could have a big dog. One of my ideal favorite dogs as a kid, I had a Great Dane, and I had Doberman Pinscher, and I had a German Shepherd. And I remember Rusty and Mickey were their names, but I just can't get over the hair, losing the hair. I'm a neat
Well,
freak.
the thing about it, they, they're only allowed in certain parts of the house. So they don't sleep with us. I don't like that. because for that reason. So they're only allowed in certain parts of the house, and you just have to vacuum often. That's just how it
Yeah.
goes. And Cliff is really good about grooming them, so he gets a pillow's worth of hair off of them every time. You keep wondering how much hair could they possibly have, and yet it's always a lot. But they're such nice dogs. They're good
Yeah,
companions for him.
I could imagine they are because my little dog. I love my little dog sleep right next to me. I touch
Yeah,
their
no, I
little
don't.
fat bellies in the night.
Yeah, no, I don't like dogs on the bed. So
Yeah.
I drew the line there. So
I can understand if they're bigger dogs why you wouldn't want them. Let's talk about holiday movies. Holiday
okay.
movies. I love holiday movies. Now, maybe we had this conversation. Do you have a favorite?
We just watched The Fourth Wise Man last night. That was kitschy. Have you seen that? It's
Hmm.
got Martin Sheen in it, and
No.
who's the other guy? Alan Sorkin?
Alan Arkin,
Alan Arkin. Yeah,
very young Alan.
Alan, very young. They're both very young. The acting was, Martin Sheen is an excellent actor, but I don't know if he was just having trouble with the script or whatever. The
Hmm.
acting was pretty bad, but it was made in the 80s.
Uh,
So it was, like I said, it was pretty kitschy, but it was fun. Let's just see a favorite. I would say probably the thing with Nick Cage, where he I can't remember the name of it at the moment. Um, it's Tia Leone, and he goes back. He imagines he goes back. That an angel sends him to a different life.
oh, sure. I remember this now.
What
Yeah.
is that one? That's my favorite. If only I could.
Family
Okay.
Man.
Family Man. Yes, thanks, Cliff. If only
Family
I.
Man.
Family
Okay,
Man. That's probably.
that's a
Yeah. What?
non-traditional pick from you.
Yeah, I have seen Die Hard. Cliff has never seen it. We're gonna watch it this year.
Oh, wow.
What's
Okay.
yours?
Well, I would have thought, truly, I would have guessed, and I've got it circled right here. It's a Wonderful Life would have been your pick.
We watch every year. It's on. Cliff. It's Cliff's favorite. I get bored watching that.
Okay.
Um, I must not be normal because everybody in the world loves it. But I just get bored. I also like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I
I
just enjoy
do.
that. And my absolute favorite is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
1966 version or the 2000?
1966.
Yes.
Yeah,
I've got that on
the
my list
original.
as well. Yeah, I
So
do
good.
like that a lot. Charlie
Yeah.
Brown
Yeah, just
Christmas
that
is
just
up there, and A Christmas Story is my favorite.
yeah, Cliff has never seen A Christmas Story. Yeah, you shoot your eye out. Yeah. Yep. That's a good one.
Cliff, I cannot believe this movie is about 45 years old or right around there, 40, 44, 43 years old, and he's never seen it.
I know. We're gonna have to make him watch that this year.
Please tell me he's
That
seen
and Die
Christmas
Hard.
Vacation.
I have not seen Christmas Vacation.
What do you people do during the holidays? Do you just lock yourself in a room and say we're not going to watch classic movies?
Well, Christmas Vacation is probably a little too close to what our actual Christmas is like, so maybe it's just a little too painful.
It is a great, great movie.
It's funny, huh?
Elf, yes. What about Elf?
No? I
You've
haven't seen
never
it.
seen Elf? I mean, I don't want to make
No.
you feel bad, Monica, but you've never seen Elf, Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Vacation, and Die Hard?
I've seen Christmas Story. I've seen
Okay,
Christmas
but
Story.
yeah, yeah. Well, your household, seriously, leading up to it, I don't know what you guys are doing for Christmas since you're staying there. Maybe getting together with friends, family, I'm guessing, maybe down there as well. But you gotta watch Elf, you've got to watch Christmas Story, and you got to watch, what did I say, Die Hard? Is that the one we're missing?
Well, I've seen it, but Cliff needs to watch Die Hard. You have to see Die Hard so you understand the social references, right?
Right,
So many
exactly.
people say
Yeah.
Die Hard is, it's not my I mean, is it a Christmas movie? Is it not a Christmas movie? That's always the debate.
You could, I mean, if you're going to go that route, then you have to start throwing in these other movies that have at least based around Christmas, right? And I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there are many movies that are based or not the whole premise of Christmas, but at least it takes place during Christmas, as does Die Hard
Right.
does.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not
Okay.
going to gather the kids around to watch it necessarily.
Not necessarily, but I do believe that it is playing right now. They do play it as a new holiday tradition of Die Hard during Christmas. So,
Yes. So funny.
and please tell me, please, you have to tell me that you've seen Home Alone.
Yes. Yes, I've seen Home Alone.
That is another great movie.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Okay. Okay.
What did I just see
Well,
on the I've been flying recently and I just saw what was it? Burnt with Bradley Cooper. I liked it. That has nothing to do with Christmas. But just saw it
by the
on
way,
the
how was the traveling? Getting back and forth. Everything was good.
Yeah, I got delayed. I had to change flights coming to Bismarck, because there's snow in Minneapolis. They had to de-ice us twice, and it was snowing really hard. And I had to switch planes. One of the planes had mechanical issues, so I just cut to the chase and got the next plane to Bismarck. And as it turned out, they left at about the same time. So yeah, I was a few hours late, but not bad. But coming in, there was a 65-mile-an-hour wind. That was a bumpy.
Oh,
Yeah, that was bumpy.
yeah. I don't like that at
Yeah.
all. Okay, we better wrap things up here. We've got about 3 minutes or so. Merriam-Webster's word of the year. Did you hear what it is? They announced yesterday.
No, nope.
So they announced slop. It's SLOP. Slop is Merriam-Webster's word of the year. Any idea what that means? Definition of?
I'm sure it means something different than what I would think it means.
Yeah, it is digital content of low quality that is produced usually in quantity by means of artificial intelligence. So if you've been on any social media recently, you see there's more and more AI videos coming out now.
Right, right. Well, that makes sense. It is slop.
It is all slop. Absolutely. Okay, well, listen, next Tuesday I am off, but I am available on the 30th. Are you available on the 30th?
I should be. Just send me an invite.
All right, we will catch up as we ring in the brand new year. We'll go do it together, I guess. What do you say?
All right. You have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you as well, and we'll see you in just 2 weeks.
All right. Bye, Jay.
Thank you, Monica. Bye-bye.